All right, so let me quickly talk about the makeup brush and whitening of eyes. So let's start with eyes whitening manually before I go into using plugins and manually fixing of eyelashes and eyebrows. So for you to whiten any eyes, you have four methods I usually do. So the first one, I usually use the solid color. So when I grab the solid color, any of the color, turn it off. I double click on it and select the color of the eyes, and it's okay. Now I'm going to turn it back on. Let's invert the mask, Ctrl I, and then paint on the eyes alone. So make sure the brush is selected and the flow is 100. So you can do this manually. Just select everything. Sorry, paint on everything. And this one, you can do your perfect work. This one I'm just going to be quick about it. So something like this, and then you can see before and after. So you can grab the brush tool and eraser tool and probably erase it very well. Ctrl Z. So let me just erase from the edge. Ctrl Z. Let's just leave it like this, and then I'm going to go back. Now change the blending mode to divide. Yep, so you can see it's actually brightening up the eyes. That's for the first one. It's white. You can see before and after. Okay, so you can go inside. If it's too bright or not too bright, you can take it downwards, you can take it upwards. If it's too bright, you take it upwards. If it's not too bright, you take it downwards. But just look for a sweet spot where it's not too bright and it's okay. So you can just see that it's brightening up the eyes and whiten it up. Let's zoom out and click and see before and then after. So that's one way to do it. Now you can actually add other ways to do it. Let me turn this one off. Let's grab the curve. Now because I've selected the eyes with the with this one, I'm just going to hold on, click on the mask, hold on Alt and drag it over and replace yes. And now I'm going to turn this layer off and turn it on. I just want to use only the curve. Now once I click it, you can see on the histogram it's giving us the information of that area alone. So if I drag it towards, drag, it's whitening up the eyes. So before and after. Let's zoom in, before and after. You can combine the two together and take this one up. So sometimes I combine the two together. Sometimes if it doesn't give me what I want, I still go ahead add these two layers together and then grab one last one, which is a photo filter, and then I go to cool filter 82. I grab this one, hold on Alt, drag it on top, and it replace yes. Yeah, replace. So this will probably give you the result you want. You can see how the eyes is. Now if it doesn't give you what you want, you can turn some off. You can turn this on, turn this off, turn this on. You can go back. In fact, you can bring this downwards, you can bring it upwards. So something like this. But it kind of creates you can go ahead and create another layer, which is the last one, either the black and white or the saturation layer. So sometimes I use the saturation layer, and then that color is blue, so we can go to the blue. Normally the photo filter will always give you a blue look, so you can take this hand tool and just select the colors there. So if it's red, desaturate. Sorry, we have not dragged the mask yet. So drag this mask, drag it on top, press yes, replace, and it's actually very easy. You don't even need to select. Just reset it. You can just desaturate the color. You can see by desaturating it, we removed all those blue colors that are there. So the blues are gone. If you don't want to use the hue saturation, you can use the black and white adjustment and probably drag the mask. The same thing, you just keep dragging the mask, the eyes mask. So this one will actually give you a kind of, you will see it's very visible that it's black and white. before, unlike this one, the hue and saturation, that the colors are there. Okay, so once you use the black and white layer, because sometimes you are going to use the black and white layer when you have those veins, so you can decrease. It's still more like the hue and saturation adjustment, so it's there but you can actually see it. So in all we have these white eyes. So just select everything together, group it, and before and after, as simple as that. Before and after. So that's how to get white eyes. Let me just